fait un petit laps d'1 heure. Ah bon. Du coup, comment vous allez? Du coup, les gars, un petit laps d'1 heure pour, euh, pour un petit jeu qui s'appelle Off Instinct. Bon, c'est un jeu indé. J'espère que vous aimez bien. Ben nous, on va bien de nos côtés. Voilà, un petit peu fatigué, je vais pas vous cacher. Dire, pourquoi tu live à 1 heure du matin? Vous êtes complètement fou. Euh, je peux live un peu tard. Désolé. Fine. Very sorry. Alors, du coup, c'est un jeu indé qui a été créé et tout. Du coup, on va pas juger. Bon, si on va un petit peu juger, c'est un petit peu comme Dark. Un petit peu comme un jeu hardcore, dur. Est-ce que vous entendez le son ou pas du jeu? Oui. Le son du jeu est très très fort. On va faire histoire, les ennemis sont bien plus faibles que votre personnage. La fin, il y a la chose. Votre personnage. Pour débuter, hein. C'est un jeu qui va bien en fait.
For centuries, the kingdom of the Seven prospered
C'est ça que
under
dira
a
le royaume de
wise
Seth.
and generous ruler. Chosen by the gods, he united the 7 major islands and gave their inhabitants what they needed most: peace, order, and a single faith. The islands lived in harmony for generations, united not only by friendly relations, but also by close economic ties. Though great distances separated the islands, merchant ships frequented the trade routes, and the Kingdom of the Seven flourished. This prosperity endured for a long time, but the king's influence could not remain strong everywhere forever, and the soldiers of his order have faded away amidst peace and plenty. Basalt, the 7th island, was the first to stop sending out trade ships, and there has been no word from the 6th island for some time now.
De la 6e île.
Worrisome rumors of islands
Population de la
seceding and declaring independence
capitale.
started to circulate in the capital.
Sensation, ouais. Bon. En gros, c'est une guerre.
Tristan! Tristan!
Tristan. Okay.
You alive in there? Open the door, you can die later.
Damn it, Medez.
Never fear, princess.
I'll break down this prison door and have you freed in no time.
Seriously?
Sorry, I got carried away. Did you just wake up? Everyone's wondering where you are.
Wait, surely it can't be. It's not today.
Well, yeah. Everyone's been at the Guildhall all morning waiting for you. Wilbert finally sent me to wake you up. Said to bring you in dead or alive.
Damn it all.
What's all the commotion about anyway? Is old Willie trying to give you more work?
Well, you could say that, yeah.
You only just finished that last job. Why didn't he give this one to one of us instead?
The work involves maps that I made.
Which maps? The ones you were doing for 6 months?
Not those. The ones of Greyshaft.
The 5th island? I could have told them what they need to know.
I doubt that. I experimented with a new way of charting the reef locations. The Mjordan system.
Oh, so you're saying that it's your own fault, huh?
I suppose so.
Finally! About time!
So, you said everyone's waiting at the Guildhall?
Not anymore. Those armoured lumps got all nervous and headed off. They're at the port. Said to have you come and meet them there. Who are they, anyway?
Old friends of Willie's. That's my understanding of it.
From the Order? Armour, cloaks, stony faces. Never thought Willie would have those kind of friends.
Well, only one of them's a friend, apparently. Captain Gellert. The other's just his second in command. Sirdar's his name.
Well, that would explain why they're so attached at the hip.
Look lively!
What are you reaching for, you crowd? Bring those here.
Hey, be careful.
How many times do I have to tell you?
Where's Jonah? Anyone seen Jonah?
will flog the hide off you for that.
So,
fuck?
here we are. This is where we part.
Here we are. What? You're not coming to see me off?
Nah, I saw you off from your house. Willie already gave me a scolding when he sent me to fetch you. And I don't really want to catch his eye again.
What did he scold you for?
I thought it was going to be an ordinary day at work, so I took a little nap.
Sleeping on the job? The dares.
You'll want to talk. Well, I hope you have a good trip. And come back soon. You might even make it in time for Titan's Day.
That's right. You know, I was going to invite Kaylee.
That's the way it goes. Can't help it. You won't have time for the fairer sex with all this Order business. Safe travels, Tris.
So long, my friend.
Tout ça pour...
Tristan, my boy, what
ça, mon
took
gars,
you
ça,
so
on-
long?
I'm sorry, Master Wilbert. I got the days mixed up.
Well, nothing to be done. At least you're here now.
If you'd have taken any longer, your master would have had to sail off in your place.
But don't think you would have gotten off easy.
Don't scare the poor man. There's no harm in waiting a little.
I ordered you to be here at noon. Follow my commands exactly from here on out. This isn't a pleasure cruise.
Yes, sir. I apologize.
That's the last thing I need.
Gellert,
What?
can I speak with you a moment?
Don't worry, cartographer. The captain isn't as stern as he looks. He'll grumble a bit and then calm down. You haven't forgotten where we're sailing, right?
An old cove on the southwest shore. The landing spot was chosen by your navigator to avoid the harbor.
Ah, see? Your memory's still sharp. So you have no problem deciphering all those clever squiggles on your map. What possessed you to chart everything in the Mjordan way?
Theirs is the most accurate system.
Ah, I see. Greyshaft's reefs have been the ruin of many, so accuracy's a must. Oh yes, I meant to ask you last time. Any chance you can handle a sword?
Somewhat.
Did you do your military service on Tantarus?
Like everyone else. So, if you give me a sword, I can put it to use.
I'd like to hope it won't come to that. We need your skills as a cartographer, not a swordsman first and foremost.
And if a fight does happen, no need to worry. We can always protect you.
I feel better already.
Tristan,
Yes, Master Wilbert?
take this. I expect a full detailed report. Write down every step you take. I'll check it when you get back.
Of course, Master Wilbert. You can always count on me.
I certainly hope so. Right then, honorable knights, Tristan, as they say, 7 winds guide you.
Every blessing, my friend. The one will watch over you.
Farewell, sir.
Those clouds don't bode well, Commander. I don't like this weather. We can wait a day or two, can't we? Greyshaft isn't going anywhere.
Not possible. The General's orders were clear. Immediately. The volcanoes will soon awaken.
The blight. It's coming now?
So it seems. Our path to Greyshaft could well be cut off. Orders are orders. Rally our brothers, Sirdar. We need to get underway while the sailors are still sober.
Hear that, cartographer? Bad weather, volcanoes, sweaty men in a cramped cabin. Not worth trading your soft bed in the capital for, is it?
Nothing to do for it. Our duty calls.
Speak sense, Tristan. As for the soft bed, it'll be all the softer once this is over. Now muster those lazy sods, Sirdar.
Ready, nuns! Straighten your habits and get on the ship. It's time to head out.
C'est propre, hein, pour un jeu indé. Hein. Vraiment propre, hein. Pour un jeu semi-indé, c'est propre. Vraiment. Les cinématiques, c'est propre. Hein. Le gameplay à voir, mais cinématiquement propre. Pourquoi l'histoire? Bah, je préfère mieux pour le moment. Je préfère mieux découvrir l'histoire. Commencer par l'histoire et après commencer sur l'histoire, sur la série. Normal quoi. Propre, c'est propre, c'est propre. On a combien d'heures de live là? 11 minutes. Regardez, vous avez vos pieds ou vos nœuds. Le jeu est ultra réaliste. Oui, oui, le jeu est ultra réaliste. En fait, tous les trucs qu'on va faire, faire un impact. Archipénie, t'auras des blessures et tout. Oh putain de merde. Oh, c'est un bon jeu, c'est un bon jeu. C'est ça que j'ai pris, parce que ça a l'air un bon jeu quoi. À voir comment ça sera en gameplay, mais vous aurez nombreuses communications avec le monde de création aussi bien pour converser avec une personne que vous pourrez et ou ramener des objets. Ok.
Oh, cartographer!
Oh, Kadrov, tu
What do you
penses
think of
quoi de
Grayshaft?
Not quite what
Pas
I
vraiment ce que
expected.
j'attendais.
I can see that.
Tu vois ça?
Your
Écran,
face is the
on
exact
dirait mes
color of
couleurs
the
qui
island.
brillent.
Have you
Oh
been
le
to see
bâtard.
Emmett?
Oui, allez, oui.
He's our physician.
Notre médecin.
I'm looking for him now.
You'll find him that way.
Tu le trouveras
Ask him for a
après.
concoction or some herbs to chew. Come find me when you're feeling better. There's something we need to discuss.
Nous devons parler. Waouh. Bienvenue encore, Courti. Ça. Ouais. Plonger ou pas, le jeu. Jure, plonger, immerger aux fentes. Et fente. Ok. Jure. Ouais, bon. On va éviter, hein. Putain, la fatigue. Il décolle le médecin. Peut-être, redis.
Go on. Don't be scared. I won't run off. Go on. Don't be scared. I won't run off.
Bonsoir, Benjamin Jaif. Benjamin. Vous voyez. Comment ça va? Ça va et toi? Benjamin.
What a nightmare. And
Pas de gel?
likely to
Oh,
change.
my bones are aching again.
Articulé,
A storm's coming.
t'approches,
I can
le
feel
sens.
it.
Ok, patron.
Can't trust
Oui, toi,
anyone
ouais, tranquille, un peu
nowadays.
fatigué, mais à part ça...
Sometimes I wonder why we even have guards.
Why is
everything swaying? Wandering the
Calm
streets
yourself,
and
man!
yelling like a
I can't
bloody
calm
fool
myself.
last night.
Ouais, nickel,
Have
je
you
l'ai
seen how fat the guard
tatiné
captain's
des
face
ennemis,
is,
ça,
though? Won't fit through the entrance soon.
franchement, il est
You said
pas
it.
mal.
Rough to be sure, but life goes on.
Il est beau, hein?
Remember how things used to be?
Dur, mais
This is
il est beau,
nothing
attends.
in
Parler
comparison.
au docteur.
Heard a couple maulers howling at the walls
Il
yesterday.
t'as plusieurs... Il y a des heures ou pas à faire? Parler au docteur, mais c'est qui le docteur? Je vais tourner en rond. C'est vrai qu'on est plus habitué à avoir quand même de 100 cartes. Hein. C'est vrai qu'on est plus habitué à des jeux sans cartes. Ah, il est incroyable comme jeu.
Hey,
Hein.
stop right there.
Et arrête de
Where do
tourner.
you think you're going?
Je crois comme haut comme ça.
Where's the physician?
Oui, docteur,
Way
le
over
docteur,
there.
par là-bas.
I don't see him.
Je ne le vois pas. Désolé, je t'en quasi rien quand tu parles. Ah bon? Attends. Oui, alors du coup, là, vous m'entendez bien? Attendez, je vais approcher mon micro alors. Du coup, là, tu m'entends bien là? Je parle pas trop fort parce qu'il y a des gens qui dorment. Ah oui, là c'est mieux.
Hey.
What? I'm not
Il
asleep.
ne dort pas.
The
Le
knight told
chevalier
me to
m'a
guard.
dit de garder...
It's you.
Oh, c'est toi?
The Order's
Ouais,
navigator, right?
tu es navigateur. Exactement, je suis cartographe.
Aren't those the same thing?
Ce n'est pas la même chose. Vous avez vu
seen
déjà,
the physician?
vous avez vu le
around here
médecin,
somewhere, talking
il
to
est
one of
venu
your
au coin
knights.
parler au chevalier. Il est fini d'être
Not easy
Malteloff.
being a deck boy.
It sure isn't.
Demande de
Everyone
prendre
thinks
une
I'm just some
gamme, il
stupid
a
kid.
porté les mains de
Bring
le...
this, hold that, clean up here, move that thing there.
Ouais, c'est un très très bon jeu quand même. C'est un jeu indé quoi.
Anytime. Nobody believes me.
Pour ça, j'ai les prix. Mais j'ai les prix sur l'instant gaming.
You could try and prove your worth somehow.
À 14 balles, 14 € à la place de
Skipper
25.
gave me a whipping and locked me up in the latrine to lick
Me
a
faire
clean
lâcher
for a month.
et tu peux m'aider.
Can you help me out?
With the latrine licking.
Not that. Help me prove my worth. Let's fight.
Are you serious?
C'est
Shoot
sérieux.
yourself too early,
Je
Navigator.
suis sur la main de
It won't hurt. We'll just fling some sticks around for show. And that's it.
vraiment
Give me a hand, pretty
arrête
please.
de m'habiller ici
Really
en
want
tant
me to
que
spend my whole
lourd.
life as a lover here.
Fine.
Ouais,
Where are those sticks?
Don't you have any?
ouais, c'est un jeu indé, il est bien. Après, certains mécaniques sont galères à apprendre en main.
How's your
Comment ça va le boulot?
going here?
I've been working my arse off.
Travailler donc.
Who do you think's been cleaning up after
Croyez
you
le
this whole
bordel
time?
de nettoyer le sel.
Shame.
Yeah. Sorry. I had no idea that would happen.
It's fine. It must be tough being a seasick navigator.
Cartographer.
That's what I said.
Ok, patron. Ok. Alors attendez. Parler au docteur. Il était où le docteur? Pas loin d'un garde. Ah oui, il parlait au garde. Ah oui. C'est Marine ou c'est Robert? Le combat au début c'est un misère, faut s'accrocher et au fur et à mesure ça devient plus en plus facile. Après t'as tellement de choses à apprendre aussi, armure et tout.
Got a cudgel? Only the one in my...
Par contre la cinématique ça a l'air bien hein. C'est le mode celui dans mon Colbit. Oh le bâtard. Et ouais. Ça dure combien d'heures le jeu en total, Benjamin?
My bones are aching again. A storm's coming. I
Par
can
contre,
feel it.
l'effet de l'eau, j'aime beaucoup.
Feckin', what are you, filthy
What are you
creatures?
yelling about?
Quoi tu
What's
cries
it
vous?
to you? Leave me alone.
All
Peut
right,
te
all right.
foutre.
It's just that the knights
Il
are on
y
a
a deux
secret
sacrés que
mission.
veut crier.
Who you
En
are
train de
shouting
payer les
loudly
autres
enough to be
îles.
heard on the other islands?
Who's shouting
J'ai joué une
tonight?
dizaine d'heures, je
We
suis
unloaded some
qu'au
of the
début
provisions
qu'on
from
en
the
avait
ship
à peine
and
trouvé.
had barely put them on the
Ouais,
ground when
mais
these
ils ont pris ça
pests
de
swarmed them.
What pests?
Those
la mine,
blood-blasted
saloperie.
bugs.
C'est le...
Feckin' insects.
Vous allez lire le sushi.
If they tear through all our food, I'll be flogged for certain.
Mais ça va pas, hein. Vous voulez que j'essaie de le faire partir ou vous n'aurez pas un gourdin par hasard? Oh, merci pour le follow. Ah oui, attendez. C'est normal, vous voyez pas le jeu en entier. OBS c'est capricieux. Attendez, excusez-nous. Ouais, le jeu, il a un potentiel de ouf, hein. Il a un potentiel. Mais il faudra quand même faire un truc sur le jeu, c'est que les dialogues passent pas très vite. Parce que parfois ça t'imite et t'as même pas le temps de tout lire. Vous n'aurez pas.
Do you happen to have a cudgel?
Bon, je vais me coucher, je te laisse, bonne soirée. Merci, à toi, repose-toi bien. Et merci pour le follow.
Help out first and maybe then try asking for things.
Dans la cam, les grandes.
Do you want me to try and shoo them away?
Ça irait
I guess I
faire
could
partir, mais
stomp
j'essaie
on
de
them,
paix.
or-
Mais
No, I already tried that.
ça va
The
avoir un
quartermaster
échange
won't
de tous
be
les
good
autres.
for disturbing everyone. I know what you can do. How's
Écrase
about
pour
you
moi
squash
et
them
me
all for
disait
me?
les
Give
embrouiller.
them a good thumping.
How would I don't even have a weapon.
Pas
What do you
d'armes.
need weapons for?
Pourquoi aurais-tu
Smash
besoin
those
d'un arme?
bastards
Écrase-les
underfoot.
avec une
Just
ligne.
rid me of this
Ok,
plague
écrase
for
essai.
seven's sake.
Ah, c'est moins d'attaque. Euh... Ah oui, mais... Ah ouais, bah sans
Why
armes...
is he wearing that junk?
Ah oui, mais sans armes, ça va être compliqué, frérot.
A key would be useful here.
Au début.
How goes it?
Et comment ça va le boulot? Ouais, bon. On va péter.
My bones are aching again. A storm's coming. My bones are aching again. A storm's coming. I can feel it.
Oh, le bug. Oh la folie. Oh la folie. Bah on est qu'au début, hein. Oh. On va l'offrir. On va pas n'importe où, hein.
Excuse me.
What do you need?
Hi,
Qu'est-ce que tu veux?
I'm Tristan,
Je
the
m'appelle Tristan de la
cartographer.
cartographie.
Know who you are.
Je sais qui
Doesn't
tu es.
change my-
Je ne fais rien de ma question, qu'est-ce que tu veux?
What do you need?
Vous pouvez me donner une arme?
Can you give me a
Vous
weapon?
pouvez me donner une
A
arme?
weapon?
Une arme?
Yes,
Oui,
a
mais
stick or cudgel
espèce
of
de
some
coupe
kind.
d'un...
I'll bring it back in no time.
Rapporte dans la...
Don't
Je
bother
ne
me with
me
your
dérange pas
nonsense.
avec cette bêtise.
so nauseous.
Je
I
suis
can
si
hardly
nauseux,
stand.
je te
I'm sick
tiens
of
pas.
looking at the
Je marre
contents of my
d'avoir
stomach.
donné l'estomac.
Please
Aidez-moi,
help me.
s'il vous plaît.
Look,
Regardez au moins un mois.
here, we're in dire
Je
straits.
suis
Some
assez
sod forgot to keep
désespéré.
an eye out on the
Un crétin a
water
oublié sur
barrels
les
back in his starter.
réserves d'eau. Hein,
Now half the crew's laid out
maintenant,
from drinking
l'équipage est hors
bad
service à
water.
cause d'un.
I see that.
Je
Look
vois
closer.
ça.
Sailors are
Regarde de le
shitting
plus
blood.
près. Le marin
Some of them right
chien
in the
de sang, certains
bunks.
direct.
So what's that
Donc,
you say?
disait
You
de
feeling a
ce
little queasy,
un
are you?
peu. Attends, attends un instant, je vais te montrer.
Just wait a second
Attends,
and I'll
je vais
show
te
you.
montrer.
You're a wise ass
Un
boy.
petit
But
con
here's what we'll do.
pour être
I want to make these
un marin.
poor men a
Je
tincture.
cherche de
Already
l'eau
sent one of the
bouillante.
sailors to fetch me
Du
boiled
coup, je
water.
passe le problème.
But for the best
Moment,
effects, I'll need
après,
some alcohol.
on va voir
There's
quand il y a de l'eau dedans.
brandy in my
Dans
chest.
mon coffre.
It's locked.
Purée, voici les clés.
Here's the key.
Ah,
Bring me that brandy.
d'accord.
And I'll figure something out for your
Porte-moi de l'eau de vie.
queasiness.
Et je
Deal.
trouverai marche
Deal.
conclue.
I'll get you
Marche
your
conclue, je
liquor.
vais chercher sur votre compte. Il est vraiment fou, hein.
Fog's rolling in. Weather looks grim.
Yes! 3 bottles of brandy. Should I give the physician
Ah,
all
on
of
peut
them,
tout prendre, c'est
or-
bien ça, on peut sélectionner tout. Et j'ai voulu une pomme, hein. J'ai les frérots, mais
Nowadays, something was banging around in the cellar
j'avais
hall.
besoin d'une pomme.
Do you have them?
Je l'ai ramené. Pas encore. Oui, je l'ai
Yep.
le doué.
I've got the brandy.
La sonde de 3 bouteilles.
3 bottles of brandy on the house.
You're not much of a joker. All right, cartographer,
Alors,
how's your
cartographe, comment va
nausea?
cette
Still
nausée est toujours
suffering?
tenace. Oui, sinon je ne serais pas
I
là.
wouldn't be standing
Oui,
here
je ne serais pas là.
otherwise.
Here, drink this down and then leave.
Va prendre
And
l'air.
go get some
Fera un effet
fresh
rapide.
air. Should kick in quickly.
Putain, j'avais... Merci. J'avais une arme là. Débarrasser de la vermine. Et le problème, c'est que j'ai pas d'arme.
They arrested someone in the port last night.
A sorry
Rough, to
sight.
be sure. But
Quelle
life goes
vision.
on. Maybe I should move to the village. The city makes me sick. Can't trust anyone nowadays.
Ça va, vomis-toi.
You said it.
That was quite a
C'était
performance, Tristan.
impressionnant, Tristan. Tu vas bien?
Are you all right?
I don't know what happened.
Je ne
The physician
sais
gave
pas
me some sort
que
of
s'est passé, mais
concoction.
descends
Said it'd work quickly.
Did he send you up for some fresh
On m'a
air?
envoyé prendre
Well,
l'air. En effet,
yeah.
oui.
Must have given you an
A dû
emetic.
donner un
He loves
vomitif.
playing jokes like that.
Some bloody
Quelle
joke.
vilaine
Look on the
blague.
bright side, Tristan.
Vois les
You
choses
can't be
du bon
queasy
côté,
if your
Tristan.
stomach's
Tu ne peux
empty.
plus
So
vomir
he did
ton
help you,
estomac.
in a
Donc,
way,
de certaines
even
manières,
if it wasn't very pleasant.
il t'a aidé.
You're
mais
feeling better
c'était
now, right?
Yes, but
Mais c'est
Very good.
exactement par
Let's talk a bit.
un peu.
We've sailed almost
Nous avons
halfway across
navire
the
à travers
kingdom
la moitié
together,
du royaume
but I hardly know
ensemble,
anything
mais je
about
ne
you.
je
This
sais pas
whole
grand-chose.
journey is like a
Le
dream
voyage
come
est
true for you, right?
devenu réalité.
Yes.
Passer
dealing with
sa vie dans
paperwork isn't
la
exactly an
paperasse
adventure.
n'est
Is
pas
that what you
franchement.
think we're doing?
Tu
Going on
passes
an adventure?
de ce côté
Euh,
de faisant. Oui, je
I
sais.
do realise you're going to
que
Grey
vous
Shaft on
allez
important
aller ailleurs,
business.
mais
Important?
un cartographe
Also
ne
likely
fera-t-il ce croisement
Tell me, cartographer,
corsaire ou les
what would you
bordés
do if we encountered bandits? Remember,
Tu
you stand
adresseras
before an
un
order
chevalier
knight.
de l'ordre, tu ne me
Answer
dois
truthfully.
la vérité. N'oublie pas que tu t'adresses à un chevalier de l'ordre. Tu me dois la vérité. J'essaierai de ne pas vous gêner.
I try and stay out of the way. I'm not a fighter, so
Vous ne
best thing I can
ne
do
battrez
is
pas
not
contre
be
la meilleure
underfoot.
chose à
One
faire.
help you.
Tu
You
viens
are
me
ambushed on
aider
your
et tu
way to the
tiens
privy.
attaquer alors
The
que tu es
bandits know
rendez
you're not
la
alone.
salle.
Their knives are at your throat
Dans
and they're
la
demanding you
frigo
take them to our camp.
dans les
What would you do,
de la-
Tristan?
de faire Tristan. Ne comprends qu'une dague plaquée contre le gauche. Je me battrai.
I'd put up a fight.
Je me
If they
battrai.
start actually cutting me, I'd likely die anyway.
Connais
So
avant de
maybe
tomber.
I could break a few noses before I went.
Et tu n'es
You're
pas
an
banal.
interesting one,
Allez,
cartographer.
va voir le navigateur.
Alright.
Il me
Run along to the navigator.
impatiente.
He's getting impatient.
Non mais incroyable les jeux. Se débarrasser de vermine. Ah c'est F5 pour sauvegarder. Et j'ai pas d'arme moi. J'ai dit oui à un mec, j'ai pas d'arme.
Can't see tucht in a fog like this.
Oh.
My bones are aching again. A storm's coming.
How goes it?
I can feel it.
Want an apple? Sure. Thank you, navigator.
Comme personnellement,
Don't take
toute
it
cette
personally,
histoire
all
me
that
tuait.
stuff about cleaning up
Mais
after you.
ça
Don't worry,
pourrit.
I won't.
Il y a pas mal de
Have you been to
chevaux,
Grey Shaft
vous avez
before?
déjà vu une
Just once.
griffin. Mais
My
c'est
pa
pas,
brought
mon
me here
père
when I was very
m'a
young.
amené
We lived in a
quelques
village.
temps
I remember there
à
was a
la ville.
huge fish skeleton
Il se
there.
souvient
I
qu'il y
also
avait
remember going
des
fishing
hommes
with some local
sur leur
folk.
vieux chevaux,
Two men on the older
après que
side.
leur nom
I
et
think their names
vivaient,
were
ils ne
Vivey and
vivent.
Nalev. But
Enfin
yes,
bref.
not a care in the world.
Eh ben, le monde de ceci au monde. Ah ben ouais. Mulora, ouais. Bon, ouais.
My bones are aching again. A storm's coming. I can feel it.
Marin, marin.
Ha! A fight!
Fog's rolling.
Ça c'est le médecin.
Cartographer, it's about time.
Yeah? What do you need?
Voilà, vous me
I was
dites,
told you were
vous
expecting me.
m'attendiez.
Had you fill already?
Je pensais que tu étais toujours en train de
Thought you'd still be in the
grelotter
hedge,
dans les
shivering.
toilettes.
Go pass out on your
Va
puke-stained mattress. We've reached the
t'avanouir
cove anyways.
sur cette
Listen,
cachette.
It was an
Cachette.
accident.
A cartographer with
une
marvelous
carte
maps.
fabuleuse
He'll
qui
chart us a
pourra
route that'll
nous
make
tracer
navigating the reefs as
une route
easy
qui
as sailing between a
contournera les
mermaid's
récifs.
tits.
C'est tellement
That's
que
what
les
the
niches.
skipper told me.
Mais
I'm really sorry.
c'est vraiment de...
People were relying on you, and you
Le
behaved
capitaine
like a
sur toi
fragile
était
wench.
comporté comme un
Give me a
épée.
chance to see how
Il
well
sera
you
l'occasion
know your
de
own
voir
maps too.
à quel point tu maîtrises de propres cartes. Il y en a un endroit au nord de notre position qui va le plus vague. Ouais, ce n'est qui indiqué de votre carte. Le passage par l'est, les plus pittoresques. Nous pouvons marcher. J'ai besoin de plus de temps pour réfléchir. Si nous ne changeons pas de cap, nous allons entrer dans le courant contraire.
Be wary of large clusters of waves. They can be a sign of reefs, even though there aren't any in that area according to my maps. It's best to be on the safe side and avoid spots like that anyways.
I agree.
D'accord,
To
je
admit,
dois
I thought you'd
reconnaître.
be arrogant and refuse to doubt your own wonderful maps.
Better to doubt my maps than lose the entire ship. How
Ouais,
about
j'ai
we
besoin
skip
de
your
temps.
little tests?
Quand même, il a pris de l'alcool. Quoi. Une histoire de cartographie, il peut attendre un jour ou deux. Non.
You know what? Get out of here, cartographer.
What do you mean, get out?
I mean
Lire,
what I said.
va faire
chat
un
with your
causette
captain.
avec ton capitaine.
Go stew
Crochet
your
le
guts.
trip de ton
Scratch your
gratter
ass.
le cul pour ce
Doesn't
qu'il
matter to
j'en
me.
ai fait.
I just want you out of my
Évidemment, je
sight.
te vois plus, tu
All you're doing
me
is
gênes.
getting in
Tu
the
me
way.
gênes.
Happens all the time, you know. Have you seen how fat the guard captain
Ah, j'ai buté une araignée.
won't fit through the entrance
Go.
soon? And nothing's likely to change. Sometimes I wonder why we even have guards.
Là. Vous n'aurez pas.
The bugs are dealt with.
Monsieur.
Our lad made us
Ah, mon
seven
gaillard.
hear your
Je sais
words,
pas,
else
j'entends.
another plague may come. In any case,
En
thank
tout cas,
you.
merci. Je vais
Perhaps
enfin
now I
pouvoir
can
me
get some
reposer.
rest.
Bon bah, avec plaisir. Ok.
The deck boy wants to fight.
Matelot veut se battre.
Who?
Et vous,
Me?
avec
If
qui?
only. Do you by any chance
À
have
tout hasard,
cudgel
vous
or
n'aurez pas
something?
un bon rouleau.
No, cartographer. Keep looking.
Car
A sorry sight.
What?
My bones are aching again. A storm's coming. I can feel it. Be gone!
Yelling like a bloody fool again last night.
du balai.
That's for sure. Happens all the time.
Hang on, you're the cartographer, right? Tristan. That's what I heard the ordermen call you.
Well, you have me at a disadvantage then. I don't know your name.
The name's Roa.
Le
You don't have
regard,
anything to
c'était
drink on you, do you?
petit
The
goût.
skipper confiscated all the booze before we set
D'auto
sail,
picole.
so as not to
Pendant
get
qu'on
on your night's
enlève le
bad
ventre
side.
pour pas.
I don't. Sorry. I'm just looking for the physician.
Nothing at all. Don't
Ouais,
go
rien
thinking
du
I'm
tout,
just a no
mais
good
tu vas
drunk,
pas
by the
croire que
way.
je suis
Just that
qu'un
every
vagueur.
time there's a storm, or even just bad weather, I get an ache in my heart and feel lousy enough to jump from the yardarms.
Envie
With
de
a good
sauter.
old portion of liquor
Une potion
makes
magique, mais
everything right
elle est déjà en place.
and the noise in my head stops. What I wouldn't give
Faudra vraiment
Sorry,
corriger
tell it all.
les textes, hein. Parce que parfois les textes, comme ça, comme ça, comme ça, faut vraiment patcher ça, hein. Tu peux même pas le lire tranquillement. Après, de l'eau pété, je dois partir.
The water.
De
Please.
l'eau,
Not
please.
doing too well now,
Ça ne
are
va
you,
pas
brother?
fort, hein,
Told
dirait
you that
Frangin.
order
Je
physician was
t'avais
a
bien
lousy
dit
ass
que
sucker.
le médecine aurait été un bon. La folie.
Rough to be sure.
On s'embrouille
Life goes on.
entre docteurs, là.
How goes it?
Et comment va le boulot?
A sorry sight.
C'est mondial, lui, là.
Oh, what?
Oh, what? C'est vrai que j'ai pu sauter, en fait.
Ah, Tristan. How are things with the navigator?
Just
Comment ça
fine.
va?
He's a fine
C'est
fellow.
mauvais gars, on
Sure we'll get on
est peu
swimmingly.
ramé, mais c'est
Always full of jokes.
pour rire, ma
Seasickness
mère
hasn't
ne
gotten
te
the best
pas
of you yet, has it?
complètement
It
les oreilles.
certainly tried its hardest,
Pour
Captain.
le mieux,
Call me
capitaine.
Gallet. You're a civilian. There's no need for
Les
titles.
textes, ouais.
You can speak freely.
Tu peux
you
me
had a
parler
good time?
librement,
I'm
tu y es
sorry?
passé.
Got
Non, je te
nothing else
pardonne,
to
je
say,
te
huh?
dirai.
Well,
Alors parlons
let's
d'autre
talk
chose.
about something else then.
Il n'a rien à dire, hein. Alors, parlons d'autre chose. Lily, pourquoi faisons-nous voile à
Gellert,
Geffard?
why are we sailing to Greyshaft?
Well, you sailed to Greyshaft
Bien,
to
toi,
make
tu
sure
vas
the ship
à
reached its
Greyshaft.
shore safely.
Pour
The
t'assurer
crew will
de
replenish the
faire
stores
plein
of
d'eau
fresh
douce et
water
de
and
vivres
you'll
et
sail
de
back to
repartira
Astarta.
pour
But
Astarta.
as for the order's
Pour
aims,
ceux qui les
that's not
objectifs de
something you're
Londres,
entitled to know.
s'ils ne te
I
regardent
thought we were speaking
Incroyez.
freely.
croyez
and
que
no
nous parlions
titles.
franchement.
Consider that a friendly
Prends
answer.
ça comme une
In any other case, I'd have
réponse
punched you in the
amicale,
teeth for asking too
sinon
many
je t'aurais
questions.
cassé les dents pour faire poser trop de questions. Pas vraiment cool. Vous connaissez de Wienberg?
Have you known Wilbert for a long time?
A long time
Pour que
indeed.
je puisse te dire.
I broke his nose.
Je
Back when I was barely off the
m'avais
boat.
à peine
What?
débarqué.
Really?
Oui, quand même,
The ship had just arrived from Meor.
moi j'étais
I was
encore
still
très
very
jeune.
young. I had managed to sneak on board and
On
hide
est
out in the
emmené quand
hold.
je pensais pouvoir
And I figured I'd be
débarquer.
able to sneak back out when we got to Astarta. This fop spotted me. Came up to me with one hand behind his back and started asking questions about who I was and where I came from. I was not much of a talker
Et
back then.
connaît
and
voilà.
I socked him right in between the eyes. He fell back onto his rump, stared at me wide-eyed and asked, "Why did you do that?" Then I saw that he was holding a loaf of bread in his other hand. He It wanted to give it to little urchin me, and so we made a trade. I gave him my filthy old kerchief to mop up the blood, and he gave me the bread. We've been in contact ever since.
A little boy alone in the ship's hold? Didn't your parents wonder where you went?
There was no one to wonder about me, Tristan. What about you? What do your parents think of your adventure?
I wouldn't know who to ask. I
Si
spent my
mon enfance
childhood at the church
non.
orphanage.
Don't they tell you the names of your parents when you reach adulthood and leave the orphanage?
Yes, but only if you asked.
Laura,
And at that point, I really didn't care.
voyais pas l'intérêt.
Have you been to the fifth island?
Yes.
Il avait des années.
Was it an official trip?
La voyageur officielle,
Did you
vous
go in through
avez
the harbour?
un gosse de fort.
Official, if you ask me.
Trop.
Not much
Bon.
more pleasant.
Why not?
Place.
Because we arrived in port on the Retribution.
I'm not familiar with it. I mean, I saw frescoes of it at the church orphanage, but I don't remember them telling us much about it.
I'm not surprised.
La présence de leur nom
Because it's on the
n'a pas
order's
de
conscience, not the
l'église.
church's. They send the galley called Retribution
Bonne
when there is a
mèche.
direct threat to the king's authority. Or the foundations of our faith are disrupted. No negotiations, no trials, fair or otherwise. Just divine retribution at the tip of Order Knight swords.
And that happened on Greyshaft.
Unfortunately, yes. Those are bad memories, Tristan. Let's not stir them up.
Bien. C'était un plaisir de parler avec vous.
It was lovely talking to you.
C'est un plaisir de parler avec
I'll
vous.
go lie down.
Après, vous voyez.
Now let me ask you a
Maintenant,
question of my
laissez-moi
own.
te
That
poser une
journal
question.
you keep.
Moindre fait de
You really
geste comme
record every
ta
step
la
you take as
demande de
Wilbert commanded.
lumière.
I'm trying my best.
Can I take a look?
Regardez, je
Curious.
suis curieux.
Yes, of
Oui, bien
course.
sûr.
Some
Quelle
adventure you've been
aventure.
having.
That's for sure.
Thank you for lightening my mood,
De
Tristan.
voir les
That's
émois
truly a
Tristan,
luxury
tu
in
es
our
vraiment
line of
un
work.
luxe.
Certainly, Gellert. Anytime.
All right, Tristan. We should
Très
get
bien.
some rest.
Tristan, vous devrez
See you in
prendre un peu de repos. On se voit demain.
Commander, I'll stand watch. I'm wide awake.
That won't be necessary. I have men to post. Tomorrow's going to be a long day. You should rest as well.
C'est incroyable. What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? C'est le moment où il a niqué le navire. Il a explosé le navire. Très très bon jeu. Hein. En mode 1, vous allez sans doute finir dans les légères blessures plutôt que le petit victoire. Vous n'avez pas la maître de blessures. Diminue un peu la capacité de combat. Allez, je te rends le temps de noter ce que vous recevez. La blessure légère alors que vous êtes déjà blessé, vos blessures apparaîtront deviendront gravité. C'est ça que j'adore dans ce jeu, c'est ultra réaliste. Oh, ah, pas la barre de ma main. Oh, attends. Ah, je peux même pas prendre de l'alcool. Ils sont tous morts.
Cartographer! Cartographer!
Almighty. What a nightmare. This is our physician. Or was.
Oui, ils ont été attaqués sans froid. Hein. Ils avaient aucune chance.
Hey, you alright? You alive? I'm alive. I'm mostly alive. Ah, just going to rest a bit.
What happened? I remember people... crash. Then I woke up ashore.
Fun, wasn't it? They were waiting for us. Caught us in an ambush like fish in a net. I think they hit the ship to make sure no one could escape.
An ambush? I thought this was a secret mission.
You thought right, cartographer. I hope we'll have time to ponder this idea again sometime. But no worries. Things aren't really all that bad.
Right. Couldn't be better.
Judge for yourself. You're alive, I'm alive, and we still have that scroll, which means we can get to the Order as planned. Just...
As planned? We have to get off this island. Everyone's dead.
Quit your complaining. Our mission is still to find Answer and give him the letter. Once it's in his hands, there'll be an Order ship to take you straight back to the capital. Perhaps there'll be a place for me on that ship too. One willing. Listen carefully, Tristan. As you can see, I'm in a bit of a mess. And I really don't want to kick the bucket here in this one forsaken cove. There was a physician on the ship with us, remember? He always wore a ridiculous hat.
How could I forget? All those jokes about us puking our guts up.
Yeah. So many of us were ready to kill him for those jokes. Look how things turned out. But anyways, you need to find his bag. It's big, with a belt strap. There should be a few healing potions inside in red flasks. They'll help stop the bleeding. Do you know any prayers to the One?
I know the last rites.
How appropriate. While you're looking for the bag, best pray that the potion flasks are all still in one piece. Because otherwise you'll have to go dig up his chest, which went down with his cabin on the ship. And I don't think I'll last long enough for you to find it. Come now. You set sail with us in search of adventure, did you not? Here's your first quest. Save this night. Maybe eventually you'll get around to saving princesses.
Trouver la potion. Voilà. Une gamine.
I'll just drown.
Oui, tu peux te noyer. Oh, il y a une gamine. Pas de gêne. Trouver une potion.
Aha! One bottle's still intact. But just one. I can manage. Here.
Did you find it? My hero. Ah, I feel better already. Thank you, Tristan. Now listen to me. I just need another minute here, then we'll get moving.
PNJ, il se lève et il
His
redescend.
headquarters on this island is north of here. Like I said before, we need to get this letter to their leader, Answer. And then you'll get on that ship. And who knows? Maybe I will too.
What happened to the men who ambushed us?
Ah, they're not around right now, so there's nothing to worry about. And anyways, counting you, there's 2 of us now. As my Uncle Tibor always said, 1's an easy target, but 2's trouble. So we'll be fine.
Did your uncle say anything about beaches covered in corpses?
When it comes to dead men's possessions, there's no superstition in a time of need. He runs a tavern on Greyshaft. Has tons of stories. So come on, grab yourself a weapon and bring me my sword. It's sticking out of that scum over there.
Yeah. Apporter l'épée. Le mec il se lève, il se avec la logique.
There's something engraved on the handle. To my favourite nephew from Uncle T.
Pas d'armes, frérot.
He's dead. But the potion. How?
Merde. J'essaie de sauver un mec, mais il est mort. La folie.
The letter. He said that the order would help me get home.
Il va faire le Witcher. Surtout c'est...
Why farewell? On the contrary. Hello there,
Oh,
my
thank
good
the
man.
one! Please, help me, we were...
Oh, c'est un bandit. Aïe. Pourquoi il s'assomme et tout ce gros golemon aussi il a une épée et tout. Heureusement, il y a un villageois qui l'aide. Hein. Plutôt pas mal, hein, les cinématiques en vrai. Hein. Je trouve que c'est pas mal. Hein. Greifshift. Chapitre 1. Allez, on va aider les petits villageois.
So, you're finally awake.
My head is killing me. Where am I?
On the island, of course. Greyshaft, in all its wretched beauty. The more important question here is who the depths are you?
My name's Tristan.
Hold it! Whatever comes after that I'm isn't anything I asked. My name's Nerest. You from the capital?
Yeah. Is it that obvious?
We've a sharp eye for outsiders here. You'll see. Luck's on your side, boy. There'll be nothing left but pieces to pick up of the others.
Do you know if anyone else made it out alive?
Unlikely. Your ship crashed so violently that I heard it all the way from here. Figured the noise came from the chasm. So this morning I took my cart over before any other well-wishers could beat me to it.
Well-wishers? Hang on. You were planning to rob our corpses, not help us?
When the sea brings something in, there's usually no one to help. Often can't even find enough to fill my cart.
What are you saying? If you got help right away, some of them might still be alive.
Keep your tongue in check, boy. You'd already been crab food yourself, if not for me. This is a wild place, a brutal place. I'm not ashamed of it. That's just how things are here. And us locals aren't too fond of anyone who doesn't know when to shut up.
Even when human lives are at stake.
Especially when human lives are at stake, you'll see. Right then. I have work to do outside. Get yourself presentable. You'll find some old clothes of mine in that chest over there. Once you're feeling up to it, come out to the yard and give me a hand.
Attendez. Attendez 2 minutes. Voilà. D'accord. Hauteur respiratoire. Le plus souvent mourir. D'ailleurs, la pression de Nietzsche. Et c'est un livre médical, ça.
Now this is elegant. Another little something the sea brought in.
Il est pas mal, hein. Mais ce jeu, il est vraiment. Là, il a vraiment une potentiel, voilà.
About time. At this rate, I thought you wouldn't be up till evening.
I was barely alive just a short while ago, you know.
Don't know what this barely alive of yours is, Tristan. On Greyshaft, you're either alive or you're dead. You're...
I'll see. Right, I got it.
No one likes a smart ass, boy. But come now, get to work. One good turn deserves another. You can start by moving these barrels. Put them behind the house, neatly. Once that's done, help me with the weeding. Nasty blighters are out of control. Then come talk to me, and I'll find something else for you to do.
C'est sûr, il y aura des. Avant de faire des messages et tout, c'est sûr, il y aura des.
Maybe I was better off drowning.
marquer les flèches, marquer les objets. Incroyable. Vraiment, c'est les meilleurs armes solaires de fortune après-demain. Savez-vous la clé pour fabriquer les petits plans? Armes fabriquant le partage et les comportements. Ok. Le film, comme il porte le tonneau tranquillement. Un tonneau, c'est lourd. Très très lourd un tonneau. Ah, il est incroyable comme jeu, c'est vrai. J'ai critiqué. Il était encore. Ferme.
Why is he wearing that junk?
Something's blocking it from the other side. 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 Fantastic!
Ouais.
Trousers? By the seven, what a stink!
Autant pas dépêcher leur FM les oreilles. J'ai la procédure d'améliorer l'attaque au point évidemment, ok. Ok.
What kind of person throws
don't
something
have the
like
right
this in
tool.
someone else's yard?
Nous, on peut voler. Là, je veux une pelle au cas où.
Another pair of soiled trousers.
What's that?
Oh,
Done
they
me.
smell just as bad as the first pair. Have you lived here long?
Oh, at least 10 years now. I was a sailor before that, travelled around. Once I met my lady here on Greyshaft, I kept coming back. Once I could tell me old bones couldn't take much more of the ocean winds, I came ashore for good. My son had been born here by that point too, a feisty little thing like you. So I had to marry his mother.
Was she happy about that?
Course she was. I built this house myself too, so we could live together here. In truth, the Grey took her afterwards. So me and my son...
I'm done.
That's what you think. Go tidy up inside.
No, old man, that's enough. You certainly helped me out of a tough spot, but I'm not your hired cleaner.
Look at the manners on this one. All right, don't bother scrubbing the floor. You'd just be spreading the dirt around anyways. Just bring out the empty bottles from inside, and we'll call it even. You can handle a few glass bottles, right?
Just collect the empty bottles and bring them outside.
That's what I said.
Then I can handle it, yeah. I'll be right back.
Why is he wearing that junk? What's that? Done with everything?
Why'd you draw that thing on your
Vous avez
face?
été dessiné.
Ha! Capital, boy. This thing is the Royal Man of War, the symbol of Greysharp's shipboard fighting forces.
Did you do a lot of shipboard fighting?
You bet your ass I did.
Je fais pas
I was
dire.
at my peak
C'est
then. The Stormwind's War had just started. The men of war are the best of the
Pas mes
best.
meilleurs forts.
Good as
Je
10
dis
men.
ça. Le
Always
rang
at the
premier ligne,
vanguard of the fleet.
limite, et l'océan
In a
de
sea of
rumée.
scum. Ah, those were the days.
C'était un
Back
bon vieux
before
temps.
the men of
Avant
war
que
were
les
disbanded. Thanks for your service. Greyshaft will never forget you, all that. Wasn't long before they did forget us.
C'est-à-dire qu'il y a une
But we still follow our most important rule.
What's the rule?
To help our own, Whitehouse. There aren't too many men of war left, and bad things can happen to anyone, as you yourself know too well. If I see someone with a man of war on his face in a tough spot, my duty is to do everything I can to help him, even if it means putting my own life on the line, even when it comes to drunken brawls.
Hey, do you have anything for pain?
My head is killing me.
Got some vodka? But work comes first. Those logs over there.
No, Debs, take your vodka. I mean, some kind of decoction, or... Do you have any wolfsbane?
I've got a stiff apple decoction that's strong enough to blow the shell off a snapper. How's that sound?
Forget it. Thanks for nothing.
Suit yourself. But your bandages really do need changing. Know how?
Yes. That's a nice knife you have there.
Did you rifle through the whole house? Give me that.
It was just laying next to some bottles.
Sure. I know what you're thinking, and it's not stolen. My son gave it to me when I came back from the sea. He said, phrased it so nicely, "You're me and Mum's captain, and a captain should always have a sturdy knife."
Sounds darling. Where's your son now?
Gone. Once he was old enough, he joined the local guard. Patrolled the area. He wanted to earn money and be able to see us more often. Then his unit went to flush out a gang that had holed up in the swamp somewhere. They went deep into the marsh and, well, never returned. No one ever saw that gang again either. It's been 5 years.
Did you go looking for them?
Of course we did. First, all of us, and the other guards tore the swamps apart. Then eventually, it was just the relatives of the missing men out searching. Then, finally, I was the only one still scouring the swamps and the surrounding areas, like a damned fool, asking everyone I met, "Have you seen my boy? About this tall, with a kerchief at his neck, a red one. I've long since stopped going out to the swamps, so take this knife, boy. It's just keeping my old wounds open. I'm sure my son would approve of me giving it to someone in his hour of need. He was always kind-hearted, always loved helping people. You know how to use it?
Don't hold it by the pointy end, right?
Must be feeling better if you're up to cracking jokes. But if you're not handy with weapons, I suggest making it your first priority to find someone to teach you. On Greyshaft, it's kill or be killed.
Do you have any idea who might be tossing soiled trousers into your yard?
Ah, that vile stench is going to ruin my nice-smelling plants. Ah, go get to work.
I found another pair of trousers. Have a habit of strewing them about when you've been hitting the bottle, do you?
What's it to you? I happened to forage the wrong kind of berry, and it made my bowels weak when I was out working in the yard. So I tossed my trousers over there to air them out. Figured I'd wash them later.
Twice?
Make it to my age first, boy. Then go and find some young lummocks and ask him if you're doing things the right way.
Can I help you with that?
Those berries really were something foul. If you want to help out, take a turn around the area. There's a plant with red leaves that grows here. Bring me a few of those. They make an excellent soothing tea. I usually drink some before a journey, to avoid any surprises on the trip.
Ok. C'est un scarabée, je le vois. J'ai posé où?
What's that? Done with everything?
Listen, all you've been saying, grey shaft this, grey shaft that, wretched beauty, kill or be killed. Does anyone sane live here, or are you all criminals?
Well, first of all, thanks a lot.
I didn't...
And second of all, you're not far off. Greyshaft has fallen on hard times of late. The mines have shut down, and there's no work. The people have been scratching their heads trying to figure out how to survive. And to top it off, the authorities raised taxes so the capital might pat them on the head like good little dogs. So a lot of folk turned to highway robbery, taking up steel or sticks, or whatever they could find, and preying on the weak. The guards started fighting back, and the whole situation just keeps getting worse and worse. Hard times, eh? Hard times indeed.
Your bottles, Nearest.
That's done then. Thanks for your help.
You know, it's not really my business, but isn't that kind of a lot of bottles? I mean, there's only so much drink the body can handle.
You're right, Tristan. It's certainly none of your business.
C'est lui qui...
Can we talk?
Right then.
I got something to ask.
Aye, spit it out.
How do I get off this island?
You don't.
Stop messing with me, Nearest. It's a serious question.
I'm being serious. The brainy bastards up in the capital said the volcanoes are bound to erupt this year. So the last trade ship kissed Greyshaft goodbye a month ago. It's every island for themselves these next 6 months. Well, for the most part. Could still be some reckless old salt in our harbour who would raise anchor for the right price. But we both know you're poorer than a pikefish right now. Sure, you might have a golden gemstone chamber pot in a starter, but no one here will give you the time of day while you're tramping about in me old rags.
So I've got to stay with you for the next 6 months, holding hands and waiting out the blight together.
By the one, do you have rat meat for brains, boy? I pulled you out of trouble. You worked off your debt. We're square.
I'm not keen on being your nursemaid. Barely enough room here for me as it is.
I'll say this. You need to go to the city. If you follow the path from here, it'll take you to an abandoned village. Don't turn off the path. Just keep going. You'll need to go through a small ravine, then pass by a ruin that looks about to fall over. Just past that, you'll see a guard tower. Then you're bound to run into some good people who can tell you the best way to the city from there. Someone might even lead you there if you have coin to spare.
And what do I do there? Start begging?
The Order is in the city, Tristan. Don't think I didn't notice the insignia on your companions on the beach. So it's not hard to guess who holds your passage home. Although it's not guaranteed, of course.
What are you trying to say?
Hard times have fallen on the Order of the Seven here, just as they have on all of Greyshaft. The Order's knights have seen better days, even if they have a ship. Even if they're willing to risk heading out to sea despite the volcanoes. A spot on that ship would cost you a lot. The Order may have gone soft, but they know their worth. It'll take more than money to stir them up, and they won't be moved by empty tales. And you, as we both know, have nothing.
Hold on, but I do have something. I had a letter with me. The commander wanted to deliver it to the local chapter of the Order.
Did you lose it?
I had it with me. Nerest, you didn't...
Listen here, you had nothing back on that beach. Not even boots on your feet. I'd better not be hearing you call me a thief to my face while you're wearing my fecking trousers. The only thing keeping me from making you take them off and kicking you out is that you seem like a decent man, if stupid. I'll pretend I didn't hear that, but only this once. Are we clear?
Right, Sorry, Nerest.
Sorry, he says. All right, enough of that. I'd say you're onto something with the letter. Must be something important if they were trying that hard to deliver it. Maybe even important enough to barter for passage back to the capital. But the Order won't help you with your search. You need local people. Greyshaft people. Do you remember what the men who attacked you look like? Can you describe them?
Well, I remember one. He had shaggy red hair and a beard down to here. And the other one was almost entirely bald, but his head was tiny, with big ears sticking out like a hobster's.
That's something, at least. Try and find one of the freemen.
Freeman?
That's what the free hunters call themselves. They're a local commune of sorts. Claim to live by a code of justice, but if you ask me, their justice is pretty selective. That's beside the point. They know a lot about what goes on around here. Try and tell them your story. They might just help you. Decide for yourself if you want to mention the letter or not. I've no advice for you there. Right then, that's all I have to say. Farewell, Tristan. Luck be with you.
Farewell, Nerest. And thanks again for everything.
Oh, and one more thing.
What?
No matter what happens, stay on the path.
Atteindre le port, essayer de... Ok. Presse. Ok.
It's too dangerous around here.
Oh.
Ho, Vagrant! Where are you off to in such a hurry?
Vagrant?
Well, yeah. I can tell by your clothes. No way you've had a good life if you're ambling about in those. Am I wrong? So therefore, Vagrant. I'm Fox. What's your name?
Triss.
Well met, Triss. You know, we sort of look like brothers, but from separate mothers. Your father wasn't a hunchback by any chance, was he?
Listen, pal, I have to go.
Which takes us back to where this conversation started, no? Where are you off to in such a hurry?
There's supposed to be a village further down this road. Do you know it?
Of course. But what are you aiming to find there? It's long since abandoned.
What do you mean by abandoned, exactly?
I mean, it's abandoned. The houses are empty, ransacked, all of them. Been like that for a few years. You know, there's a little something I've been meaning to do down in that village. If you help me, I'll tell you about a nice inn nearby where you can spend the night. And I'll toss you a few coins so you can pay the innkeeper. Huh? How's that sound?
What is this little something?
Smugglers use that village as a drop point. They leave stuff and other people come and pick it up. I know where they left the latest stash. And I also know that no one's come by to grab it yet.
Why can't you just do it yourself?
Just because the people abandoned it doesn't mean all the nasty critters did. It's full of rats, wild dogs, maybe even snakes. It'd be tough on my own. Having you tag along would give me peace of mind, since I'm betting that weapon you're carrying isn't just for show.
Let's go take a look, and then I'll decide.
Now you're really starting to sound like the brother I've searched for all my life. Let's go. It's not far from here. All right, this is it. Here's the plan, brother. First, check behind that cart of logs. Then look in the big house in the middle. And the third stash should be in the old stable. Look for rough spun sacks, each about the size of a loaf of bread.
Wait, so what's your part in this?
I'll be keeping watch and making sure no one disturbs us. They haven't come to pick up the stuff yet, remember? That means they could show up at any time.
All right, whatever you say. Just keep your eyes peeled.
Hey, we have guests.
Non mais je voulais pas... Je voulais pas l'attaquer ce gros armotin. On continuera demain les gars. Ah non, c'était un bon jeu quoi. Hein. C'est un bon petit jeu, on continuera demain tranquille. Bon sur ce les gars, bienvenue à tous. Je vous souhaite bonne nuit à tous et je vous dis à demain. Ciao ciao.